It is not the will of your Father that one of these little ones should perish. I'm reading to you from Matthew chapter 18. The first part, carrying on through verse 14, which I just read. This is the New King James Version. If you'd like, go and grab it now. We're going to read a few things together. Bear in mind when I read this, I'm considering the Lord's Prayer, where he says that, or we ask rather, that God's will would be done here on earth as it is in heaven. Meaning, not all of God's will is transpiring as he would desire it in our lives here today. So let's read verse 1. At that time, the disciples came to Jesus saying, "Who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven?" Then Jesus called a little child to him and set him in the midst of them. And Jesus said, "Assuredly, I say to you, unless you are converted and become as little children, you will by no means enter the kingdom of heaven. Therefore, whoever humbles himself as this little child is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven." Verse 5, "Whoever receives one little child like this in my name receives me." Here Jesus is speaking to the importance of children to God. Children are important to God. Let's continue. Verse 6, "Whoever causes one of these little ones who believe in me to sin, it would be better for that person if a millstone were hung around his neck and he were drowned in the depths of the sea." So for somebody who causes a little child trouble or causes them to sin, God would rather that person drowned in the sea. "Woe to the world because of offenses, for offenses must come, but woe to the man by whom they come." We'll skip to verse 10. "Listen now. Take heed that you do not despise one of these little ones. For I say to you that in heaven their angels will always see the face of my Father who is in heaven." Listen closer, okay? "For the Son of Man has come to save that which was lost." So may I ask you, my friend, what is it you have lost? Have you lost a child like I have? A miscarriage? Stillborn? Sudden infant death? Something other than that? Consider that right now. Just remember, the Son of Man has come to save what was lost. Now he does a story 12 through 14. It reads this: "What do you think? If a man has 100 sheep and one of them goes astray, does he not leave the 99 and go to the mountains to seek the one that is straying? And if he should find it, assuredly I say to you, he rejoices more over that sheep than over the 99 that did not go astray. Even so," this is how we started, "even so, it is not the will of your Father who is in heaven that one of these little ones should perish." If you have asked yourself, has it gone overseen by God, the death of the one that you loved? No, my friend, it's not been overseen. God's heart is valuing children very much. Can you see it? In God's heart, God's desire is not that this one should perish. This is not what God wants. So, my friend, may I encourage you to believe God, what he said about himself, and to put all your faith in one basket. Put it all on red if you're playing. Make sure that what you believe about God is not just consistent with your feelings, but consistent with his own word, and give him the faith that he deserves, all of it. Hold nothing back and believe God at his word. Bless you.